Hello, Grill fam. You're watching The Hill with April Ryan, where we bring you the latest in politics every week. Let's start in Moscow, Russia, where WNBA star Brittney Griner is serving a 9.5-year sentence for possessing cannabis oil. According to reports, the basketball star is facing inhumane conditions while behind bars, including 16-hour workdays and homophobia. National Security Council Coordinator John Kirby told theGrio during a press briefing that the administration is doing all it can to bring her home.
We continue to have ongoing conversations with Russian officials about Brittney's release, as well as Mr. Whalen's, and trying to get them home to their families where they belong. I can assure you that those conversations are ongoing, and we want them both home as fast as possible, and this administration is going to stay committed to that task. On her condition, I think you can understand for privacy reasons, I'm not going to get into much detail about her physical health. I wouldn't do that. I can just tell you that we're taking that very seriously as well, knowing where she is and what penal colonies are designed to do. And we're trying to make sure we have as much access and information about her condition as possible.
Let's set the table and let's go to Florida, to Mar-a-Lago, where former President Donald Trump is being highly criticized for eating dinner with rapper Kanye West and white nationalist Nick Fuentes last week. Shortly after the dinner, West was spotted in Frederick, Maryland, an area where the KKK has had a presence for decades. It is also miles from Camp David, a presidential retreat. During a recent press briefing, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told theGrio that President Biden condemned the meeting.
I'm not going to respond to everything that happens with the former president, but this is something that's important that we speak very clear about, and we speak very forcefully about. This administration, this president totally rejects bigotry, racism, anti-Semitism, and there is just no place for these types of vile forces in our society, and this is something that we are going to continue to deny, including Holocaust deniers. And let's not forget, when you say things like this, when you do not speak out against these type of poisonous and dangerous kind of remarks or representation, if you will, that is also incredibly dangerous within itself.
Back here in Washington, D.C., members of the House Select Committee who are investigating the January 6th insurrection are currently discussing what they would like placed in the committee's final report. The report is set to be released by the end of the year. Earlier this week, the Biden administration gave members of the press a preview of its White House 2022 holiday decor. During an event on Monday, First Lady Jill Biden announced this year's theme, We the People, and said that the White House's East Wing was decorated to emote unity and hope. We spoke with DARIA Peoples, a teacher from Las Vegas who illustrated the 2022 holiday guide that brought Dr. Biden's vision to life. Peoples told us how important it was for her to collaborate with FLOTUS.
It was an honor to be recognized. I think sometimes, we see the government from far away and we're not quite sure what our connection with this idea of government is. And so to be able to be chosen and to see that illustrating children's books can connect you to a government that protects you and serves you is important. I felt very seen.
And that's it for The Hill with April Ryan. We'll see you next week with the latest news in politics.